Hey, good morning, Sunday, February 7, 10:41 a.m., 10:42 a.m. Uh, I was writing on Topics Forum last night for Utica Post, a few different things, but I'll read this. Utica, New York. West Utica in the 70s. Who or what do you remember? I'm responding to this thread. I'm just going to read. I remember life was really way more civil for more people back then in Utica, New York. It was way more human. I had a lot of real fun as a kid growing up and being able to go outside and roam around neighborhoods. Nothing shady about it from those times. I remember the small stores and the faces, but not the names so much outside of Louis Teehan's store, where Faxton Hospital parking lot was put up. I thought these folks were extended family when I was growing up because they treated people so well. When they were getting older and passing away, it was really hard to lose the type and quality of human beings who were so kind and attentive to all of us kids who were wandering in from different streets on our way to Addison Miller, things like that. I used to live on Lamb Street over Bennett and Lamb these years. There were specialty shops as far as I was concerned. You know, we used to get bubble gum, sport cards, kiss cards, penny candies. And different stores had different penny candies and things, and we used to run to it just to get the apple, sour apple, or the whatever it was, for a nickel or a penny. We had candies that sometimes we'd go in there with a dime and we'd walk out with our hands full of candy. Different stores had different choices. I remember them days. Louis. I put down. I remember Grand Union in its heyday, and I still care about what is going down with Utica and its generations who remained all these decades. We didn't all get too far economically, not all of us. Yet we remained alive and are doing all right, in spite of the great changes this city has seen in the last 20 years. You might as well say 30 years, the 70s. I wish our kids could see the world through this period when our eyes and our hearts were open and not afraid or ashamed to live outside in public and not allow this fear and lack of concern to rule the streets. And I put in capital, is anybody else left alive from this period? I know most of the older names have closed off from everybody they couldn't allow into their exclusive closed circles as time went on. Is anybody else left outside of the neighborhoods that are still worth a damn? I put. I don't know. This is a Topics Forum, Utica Post, for Austin Centinela. That's all. I don't know. This is my topic. My main point. Is anybody left alive? I have so much feelings about so many different issues and so many different things, but I really do feel like I'm being extinct and phased out. I really do. I don't care if it sounds crazy or what, but I got nothing but time to reflect on what the hell's going on, and I feel very helpless. I want to say helpless. I feel motivated to talk. I'm very peppy, but at the same time, with the economic crunch and everything, everybody's, I don't buy it. I got these People magazines where I was swimming. A few weeks ago, I had this Southern Intelligence Report, Poverty Report magazine, and there's journalism magazines there, and there's all different, people dropping off, like the Inquirer or the tabloids and things, and People magazines, for example, Rolling Stone magazine. Well, this week I got People magazine, and I'm looking at, people with their fake hair and their glossy airbrush pictures and everything, and I'm like, what the hell's this got to do with anybody? I just feel so disassociated about American culture and people glossing over a little bit, what an escapist mentality. And they aren't on drugs. What's their, what I mean? They're not. It's not like that. My decade, where my generation, where I was put out in the street because I was supposed to be delusional because I was doing I was not according, to the law, apparently smoking pot. But I want, I'm just crazy. I fucking feel crazy about the whole thing. I really feel pepped up that I feel like a fucking extinct animal. That's what I feel. I'm not one of the last guys in the extinction. That's what I feel like. I'm not dangerous. I just feel very limited and very hurt that I can't do anything at all. At all, period. I can't do nothing. In my community I live in, I'm very cut off. And I'm in the middle of the town. I'm in the middle of the town square. Unwelcomed. That's how it feels. Like, what the hell are you doing here in the middle of our town square? You know, you know. At the very least, I'm confronting my personal phobias and fears about having a personal identity in this day and age, in my status. I'm confronting being sober and being a parent and being alive right now. That's what I'm confronting.